This process is an embarrassment. This is nuclear-grade bonkers, what is happening here tonight. We are about to reorder 1/5 of the American healthcare system, and we are going to have 2 hours to review a bill which at first blush stands essentially as healthcare system arson. This bill is lighting the American healthcare system on fire with intentionality. And to use the word freedom at its center, there's freedom in this bill. There's the freedom to go bankrupt. There's the freedom to get sick and not be able to find a doctor. There's freedom in this bill to die early. That's not hyperbole, guys. That's what happens when overnight 16 million people lose insurance. And don't tell us that's because people all of a sudden won't be mandated to buy it. This is a vicious cycle that happens. When you get rid of the mandate, every single insurance company will tell you that rates skyrocket because you're not getting rid of the provision that requires insurance companies to price sick people the same as healthy people. CBO says that rates go up immediately by 20%, then 20% after that, then 20% after that. And so all of a sudden, you can't have the individual mandate because nobody can afford to buy the product. There's a lot of freedom in this bill. It's just not the kind of freedom that we all thought was at the heart of this reform measure. And this is real life. It's not a game. I know lots of members on the Republican side are voting for this because they've got some promise that even though this bill is terrible and everybody admits it doesn't solve any problems, it'll get to a forum in which the problems can be truly solved. That's gamesmanship. That's not senatorial. That's not what this place was supposed to be. This was supposed to be the great deliberative body where we solved big problems. And this bill surrenders to the House of Representatives. And let's just be honest about what's going to happen when this bill gets to the House. Maybe there will be a conference committee, but it won't resolve any of the problems that have been inherent in the Republican conference here in the Senate. In fact, those problems will get worse because you will inject the Freedom Caucus into a Republican conference here that alone wasn't able to come to a conclusion. They'll argue for a couple weeks, maybe a month, and then the House will decide to proceed with a vote on this bill. There's nothing in the rules that locks this bill into the conference committee once it is there. The House can pick it up out of that conference committee and move it to a vote. And they will do that because none of the problems that were solved here will be solved there.